Yo, what's up, guys? It's D Brown with Track Headz. I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Track Headz. So, this is a new segment, kind of not new segment that we're going to be talking about. Basically, it's called training tips, right? So, I've been around the block a couple times. I train a couple athletes, and I keep on seeing this continuous problem happening. It even happened with me when I was in high school and college and stuff like that. And I feel like no one's really talking about it. It's how to actually train, how to practice, right? How do you make sure and ensure that you have the best training session of your that you could possibly have, right? There's a lot of athletes out there that think, hey, I have a goal to run, let's say 47 seconds in a 400, and I found some random training log online, and they say that I need to run these 300 reps at like 39 seconds with 5 minutes rest, and my PR right now is at 52. And I'm going to try to run my first one at 39, and then I'm going to see what happens. Yo, that's not how you train. That is not how you train. That's actually an excellent way to get hurt and get injured, right? I want you guys, to really focus on, like I said, I'm talking to you guys. I'm also talking to myself because I had the very same exact issue when I was in my freshman year of high school, sophomore year of high school, even a little bit as I was going through college and stuff like that, because my coaching situation was a little different. All right. So, again, when you're trying to train and when you're trying to reach a destination or reach a goal, right? Let's say you're a 52-second 400-meter runner, or let's just bring it down to the 100. Let's say you're an 11.5 100-meter runner, right? And you're trying to make your way to sub-11. You're not just going to jump there, right? You're not just going to jump and drop 0.5 seconds, right? You may not even be in shape right now to run 11.5. Let's say your PR is 11.5 and you're really in 11.7 shape right now. You know what you do? You train like an 11.7 sprinter, and your body will start to get in shape, and you'll be able to hopefully run 11.5, and then you'll be able to get in shape. The biggest thing that I see is that people overlook the power of consistency, right? If the workout calls for you running 5 times or 6 times 150s, right? And like I said, 6 times 150s, and you're supposed to run these things at like 85 or 90%, and let's say it calls for 17 or 18 seconds, why would you run it at 16 seconds and then run the second one at 19 and then 15, and then it's all over the place, right? The power of consistency when it comes to training is the most important thing that you want to do, because a lot of people think that, hey, I'm just going for the time. Like, no, you're developing. Each rep that you're doing is developing an aspect of the race that you're trying to improve. Right? It's developing a factor of the race that you're trying to improve. So on the 100, let's say you're doing 150s, you're trying to improve speed endurance. And the way you improve speed endurance for 150s is staying consistent. It's about developing a rhythm of staying consistent and allowing your body to adapt. And that comes with consistency, right? So if the workout calls for it to 18 seconds or 90%, then keep it at 18 seconds and 90%. That doesn't mean run 17 or 16 or 15. It's not a time trial. It's you trying to maintain your rhythm so that your body is able to accept the training that you're giving it, so that you can improve that aspect of what you're trying to improve, which in this case is speed endurance, right? And that goes for anything. If you're a middle distance runner, 800 meters, and the workout calls for 6 times 300s, right? And the coach says you're supposed to run them at 85% or 80%, which if you're trying to run 2 minutes, that's like 43 seconds per 300. Run them at 43 seconds to the best of your ability, right? Doesn't mean red line, doesn't mean run them super fast. He didn't ask for 41 or 39. He asked for 43, because right now you're developing the lactic tolerance, you're developing the speed endurance, you're developing your ability to buffer lactic acid depending on how the rest is. Let's say the rest is 2 minutes or 3 minutes. He needs the consistency so your body knows the pace and the rhythm of how to get used to the lactic so that it can help you in your races, right? So these are very important concepts that I feel like a lot of people overlook. And like I said, I overlook the same way. Sometimes I'll go into meets or go into practices rather, and I'm thinking, my coach said I can run a 47 400 and I'm in shape to run a 50. And the workout calls for, 4 times 200s at like 25, 24 seconds. And because he said 47, I'm like, shit, I need to run these at 22, 23 when my PR is at 22. Why am I PRing in practice? And confused about why my hamstring is bothering me, right? No one corrected me back then, right? So I'm trying to save you guys hamstring issues. I'm trying to save you guys, the annoyance of not progressing in your particular practices. All right, so make sure you stay consistent in your intervals. That is like the biggest key I can give you guys, biggest key I can give anyone that's trying to get better at this track thing, or even that's just life. Consistency could be in the weight room for football, it can be with your shots with basketball, it can be in your swings in baseball. Train, be consistent, stay consistent, and I guarantee you have probably your best season that you can think of. All right, so these are, like I said, these are like Track Headz tips, guys. I hope someone is able to benefit off of these tips. And like I said, you guys have a awesome day, and definitely use this tip to your advantage. All right, this is D Brown with Track Headz. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.